Hi everyone, my name's Michelle, I'm Mama Loves You GB here on FlossTube. This is FlossMas day 18. Welcome along. It's a Monday, it's the last working Monday. This time next week, it will be Christmas Day. It will be Christmas Day and I'm really looking forward to the big ho ho ho. It's time to stop. It is time to stop. Now those of you who've watched the last 2 episodes will know that I have one goal today, and that is not to knock the camera off the stand. I haven't done it in 3 years and I've done it twice in 2 days. Now, admittedly, I could probably do with a new tripod because it's balanced on the top rather than actually sort of clamped in. But yes, twice in 2 days. Desperately trying not to go for the hat trick. Because quite frankly, the bit that you cut out, that I cut out yesterday, all you could see was up my nose. Right. Thank you so much to everybody who has jumped and bought Benjamin. He is selling brilliantly. You all seem to absolutely love him and he is an absolute sweetheart of a little ornament. I think these stitch up in about a couple of days, so you could well have him hanging on your tree this Christmas. And the finishing with the let me show you what I use. I use a, whoops, it's got a bit of fluff on it. I use a sticky back velvet. So the finishing literally takes about 10 minutes. So a couple of days of stitching and then finished in 10 minutes. So you could have all 3 of those on your tree by Christmas. Today is the last day for Liz. Now, some of you will probably be very glad about that and you'll be like, right, good, because you can stop going on about her now. But she has been obviously my top selling owl because her time is limited. She's been more popular than the actual Liz Truss. That shows you're more sensible people. So today's the last day for her. The deal where buy 2 and get 10% off, I think I'm going to extend that right up till Christmas. It doesn't seem sensible to stop it now. So if you're looking to buy any gifts, things like that, then I'm going to carry that on right through till Christmas. I'll have to reset it tomorrow, but I will do it. Right. Let's have a little look and see what I have been up to. I have worked on the Sal. I have had a new start. I've been to see Father Christmas. Oh, all sorts. Let me talk about Father Christmas first of all. We went to Dinevor. Dinevor is a National Trust property in Llandilo, which is about an hour and a bit from us. It's a beautiful National Trust property and they have a fabulous Santa. But the thing I go to see every year is the Christmas tree that they have in the sort of foyer of the house. It's a huge Christmas tree and it's decorated with the most beautiful ornaments. They're all handmade ornaments of the animals that kind of are around in the Dinevor landscape and in the parkland. And there's this beautiful heron, that's my absolute favourite. There's a kingfisher, a woodpecker, and they're quite sizable because obviously it goes on a really big Christmas tree. And then if you go round all the various different Christmas trees in the house, they've all got these amazing like handmade toppers, really unusual things. They've got one beautiful tree which has just got lots and lots of handmade moths on it, and then on the top is a big long-eared bat. So I'm going to put some pictures in of those because it's the most fabulous Christmas tree. The most fabulous Christmas tree. Right, I put in my squirrels. Now, I did make a little bit of an error with my squirrels. They should have had a couple of stitches left by to define their arm and the sort of foot. So my squirrels can perhaps be described as a little bit thick set. But they're in. I may, once the sal's finished, I may take them back out again and put them as they should be. But for the moment, they're just a couple of bruiser squirrels that would, you know, benefit from a little bit of definition. It's only like 4 stitches and I just kind of went round the outside. So you can tell they're squirrels, but yeah, I'll see how much it bothers me to have slightly chunky squirrels. Okay, so number 18. What have we got? What have we got? I'm gonna go, what colour haven't we had yet? Red? Another red? Oh, another purple. That is a fabulous purple. That is called Royalty Free. So let's just show that. It's a beautiful dark purple. So what are we going to do with it? Got the bodies of birds. I'll try not to make them thick set like the squirrels. Now, you see, cheeky, I thought that was going to be flowers, but it's not. The bodies of birds are going to go there in purple. How fabulous is that? So let's see what Jacob's got to say. Even if we don't get to physically travel, visit amazing museums or beautiful cities, a good book can transport us immediately to a different world. Today we share some of our favourites on our YouTube channels. So if you're looking for a new book or in the market for a new book, go and check out Evertote and Modern Folk Embroidery. Just checking if there's anything else that requires... Oh, yeah, there is. There is a little bit of purple also. Oh no, that was blue. Hold fire, that was already there. No, it's just the bodies of the birds. Excellent. Right, let me show you what else I have been stitching. Now, I have been stitching this. So, yes, for those of you who are just joining me today, this is a photocopy of a Blackbird Designs, but this is my working copy. I do have the original chart from Patricia Geary, and she's always requests that you make a working copy. So, that is my working copy. The original copy has been filed away, put away, and probably won't be seen again until I actually finish the piece. So I have started it on a piece of 32 count fibre on a whim called Latte. So I've got a very, very small start down in this bottom corner here. So I've picked out, I'll show you the picture again. Oops. I've picked out my own colours. So I'm guided by the chart, and I do have some of the required ones, but I also have picked some that I think are similar. So I'm going to use balsam fir, ginger snap, which is a required one, linen, dried thyme, which is also a required one in the required length, heaven forbid, basil, which is required, bramble bush, Dublin bay, and angel hair. Now, the only thing I haven't sort of catered for is some of the colours up in the stalks on the top, because I'm going to try and turn mine, whoops, into looking a little bit more like herons. I know they're 2 stalks in a nest, but I'd like mine to look a little bit more like herons. So I need to do a little bit of faffing around, shall we say, to try and get the herons colours a bit right, but I'll do that right at the end. Right, there we go. Let's have a look. Day number 18. 19, 18. Here we go. Over by this jauntily sat little cherub here, legs akimbo. And we have a spinning top. A lovely spinning top. Now Ness actually is at the moment playing with the spinning top. Doesn't look quite like this. It lights up and makes a whirring noise. But yeah, she is still currently playing with the spinning top. I don't even know where she got it from. Oh, I do, her grandparents. Yeah, that was it. They sent a box. So, lovely spinning top. Now, I'm going to put this down here because I noticed yesterday it fell. During the video, it fell. Right, past stitches. Now, I had a comment about this one, and I said yesterday that this was a tiny modernist. It's not, it's a Clouds Factory. I quite often muddle those two up, I'm afraid. So yeah, this is a Clouds Factory piece called Halloween Parade. I'm pretty sure it's called Halloween Parade. Stitched on a piece of 32 count that I dyed myself. Now this one, I'm going to have to look this one up because I'm not entirely sure actually whose this is. But it's a little hen sat in an egg cup. Let me just fettle the edge of that fabric. It's a little hen sat in an egg cup. Now, I have always wanted to turn this into like a scissor keep. So make it into like a dome shape like that. And then have it so that there's scissors on the inside on a sort of a string. But as of yet, it's still on a piece of fabric. There is a 32 count that I hand dyed myself. See, it gets a little bit bluer towards the bottom. Terrible, terrible placement. Awful. Awful. But that's just the way it goes sometimes. Right, I've got a freebie, a tiny little bit of haul, and then I'll show you a couple more things from the red box, the Words of Wisdom box. So the freebie, where have I put it? Here it is. Now this is not necessarily my bag, but I know it's a lot of people's bags, and I know people know a lot of stitchers who might also like this one. So I'm going to show it to you. It's a freebie currently, but they don't stay freebies for long. So if you want this one, you'll have to act on it pretty quickly. It's by Heaven and Earth Designs, and it's their Merry Christmas 2023. And it's called Merry Christmas. It is a beautiful, beautiful picture. Huge, huge. 700 by 698. Has about 1 million colours. 90, so close. And I can just imagine when it's finished, it will look incredible. And there are lots of times that I've tried to convince myself that I am a full coverage stitcher, and I have learned every time that I am not. And actually, it's usually this next lady's fault, Lauren from Flossabilities. Now, this is my purchase. It was an absolute shoom purchase, but how I've missed it, because it came out on the 3rd of December, I don't know. How cute is this? It's called the Polar Bear Express. Look at this. So I've shown a couple of Lauren's charts before that she gifted me. This one I went straight to Etsy and added to cart. How fabulous is that? The Polar Bear Express. Would make a great drum. Honestly, if you ever want to play a drinking game on my channel, would make a great drum. It's probably a good bet. So, there we are. Love, 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 love. That was my only purchase, which is good, seeing it's been 24 hours since I showed you my purchases. Let's open this one, and then we'll have a look at the 2 more red envelopes. Now, this is where it all went wrong yesterday. Ooh, L'Occitane. I do like a little bit of L'Occitane. Cherry Blossom, I like that one as well. Hand cream. Never really got into hand cream. but lovely. I do like the cherry blossom. I do have a cherry blossom fragrance actually. So we'll give it a go. We'll give it a go. Or we'll re-gift it. People love hand cream. Just not me. Right, maybe it's because I don't ever have dry hands. Maybe that's why I don't ever have cracked and dry hands, so I never have a need of it. Right, we are going to have 2 more of these words of wisdom charts. So if you don't want to see what's included in these 2 charts, I will say cheerio now, stay classy stitchers. But if you do want to see, let's have a little look. All of the charts are in the format of the little ring bound books. So let's have a look and see who we've got. Clara Ann Easingwood. A soft answer turneth away wrath, but grievous words stir up anger. There we go. That is a pretty one. Pretty colours in that one. What does it say on the back? It doesn't always say on the back. I must be being really blind. No, I can't see how big this one is, but it is about 200 by 180. Looking at the chart, 200 by 180, so bigger one. And then last one for today. This is Lizzie Griffin. Cease to do evil, learn to do well. There we go. That can only be a small one, surely. Yeah, 143 by 107. So really small. And the charts are always really, really beautiful. This one's a combination of straight stitches and cross stitches. So all that border there is straight stitch, and the crosses are as well. So honestly, this one's probably not for me, but I do like the sentiment of these little booklets, all the ones that have come out so far, but this one's probably not for me. Right, that's me. I'll see you tomorrow. Stay classy, stitchers.